What up, you awesome sauce hackers? It's your boy, the humble hacker from Chi-Town, Shy Ronan, here with a video walkthrough, hitting you with video number 2. This one is from OffSec Proving Grounds. FunBoxEasy for sheezy up in this heezy. For shizzle. Anyway, moving on. This machine has a nice smooth groove, as the keyword is enumeration. We're going to be diving a little more into utilizing ExploitDB. We're going to be reading through a couple just to get an understanding of what they do and how do we use it. Plus, how to do a mini MacGyver minus the Swiss to take one of our exploits and chain it with the reverse shell. Sounds like fun, right? Time to go to work, Snooky. Let's get it. Alright, let's get started with our normal thing that we always do, and we run our Nmap scan. So we have our Nmap, we have our dash SV to enumerate versions, dash SC for save scripts, and then we're going to go dash OA, and then list this as FunBoxEasy. And oops, sorry, that's supposed to be a capital A right there. There we go. And then our IP address. Now, since I already ran this here, let's go ahead and see what it has. Totally forgot what this was named under. Okay, so here we go. Now we have 1, 2, 3 ports open, 2180, and looks like a MySQL on 33060. Alright, so let's figure out what's on this one first. I'm going to go and run GoBuster. GoBuster, specify the dir module, specify our word list here. So we have root, desktop, tools, seclist, medium, dash Q for quiet with all that damn noise, U, RL for the that we're going to be having here, and we're going to be setting our threads to 200. Now, again, already ran this here, so we're going to go ahead and run this, and we have these listed here. We have store, index, which is always going to be our main page. We have an admin, registration, profile. We have logout. In robots. Sorry, dashboard. We have secret. This looks a little bit interesting. You have gym, if anybody wants to hit the gym, and a hit counter. Hopefully that doesn't mean you're very violent. Alright, so let's go and take a peek at what these pages look like first. So first we're going to go look at, actually let's go ahead and do a quick clean slate here. Okay, let's go ahead and clear that out. Yes, I said clear now for a reason. Why are you asking me multiple times when you shouldn't have to? Okay, and then let's go ahead and click OK to that. Close this one out. Now let's begin. So what do we have with store? Okay, we have store, which brings us to this bookstore here. We do have something probably, which is this project worlds, but let's not worry about it right now. Let's go write the source code and see what we can find. So let's see, we have a couple comments here, doesn't say anything. Place at the end of the document so pages load faster. Thank you for that information that I do not know about. Okay, so it looks like that we have an admin login that's right here. So let's not look at the source code for that and go to the actual page. Okay, and our admin page brings us to, you guessed it, an admin page. Alright, so looks like this is CRM admin. Let's look over at the source code here, see we can dig out. Let's go over to our developer tools and inspect element. Let's look at some of these here. Let's go down to the bottom, see if we can find anything. No, we don't find anything. That scroll went pretty fast. What do we got? Alright, so we have login form. Okay, doesn't look like that there's much here that's out of place. Looks like it's just a straight login form there. So let's keep it moving. Let's see what this robots.txt has in it. And brings us back to the gym. Obviously we are weaklings. I am not, so I will go anyway. Okay, let's go ahead and close developer tools out. Alright, so we're at a login page here. Actually just like a gym page. It looks like that we have this project worlds here again. So let's put this in our booty pocket and then make a notes .txt here. Let's add that there and see what else that we can find. Let's go back over to our GoBuster. What else? Okay. Alright, so let us go back a step over to this admin page here and see what we can find related to this, the CRM admin. So we have CRM. Oops, I spelled exploit wrong, like a doof. Alright. Okay, we have CRM admin. Alright, so what is this? This is, it's like an authentication bypass here. So let's look at it. What does it say? Okay. There's a SQL injection vulnerability on the index.php page, which is one of the pages that we were on, which allows for an attacker to use the SQLi login bypass payload, which is this, which is apostrophe equals apostrophe, apostrophe, or apostrophe. Okay. Alright, so now let's take a peek here over at the post request here. This is the link that it's on. Okay. And we have here under the email and password, it looks like that this was used on both. So as we see, these are URL encoded for what the email address is, as well as the password, and then they went on to log in. So let's see if that works. So we're going to take this and put this in both the username and the password field, and we successfully logged in. Okay, so let us look for some more. Let's see if we can dig something else out. Alright, so where are we at? Because we're at an admin page here. Let's see. Okay, whenever we're in a console, the first thing we always want to do is navigate as much as we can, so we can find out as much information as we possibly can get. Do we want to change the password? Absolutely not. Now, what about users here? Okay, so we have 5 users here. Okay, we don't really need to worry about them since we already logged in under an administrator. Why did I enunciate it like that? Okay, since we logged in under admin, there, that sounds more logical. Okay, so what else do we got here? We have managed tickets. We have a few tickets listed here. Manage quotes, which does not want to load. Okay, whatever. Okay, thank you. Take your sweet arse time there. Alright, okay, manage user quotes. Okie dokie. Okay. Looks like Mr. Anush has been a little bit too nosy. Alright, gonna have to little chat with him later. Alright, so let's keep it pushing. Now, what else can we find here? Alrighty. Now, so we already found the SQL injection, so we don't need to worry about that. See if there's anything else that's in here that would be related to this. So let's go back a step and then look at the store. See what we find in there. Store. Okay, CSE bookstore. This Project Worlds popped up twice. So let's look for something that could possibly exploit it. And apparently we have something. So we have a gym management system. Okay. And let's see what we got here. Let's open up these two since these are the first two from Exploit DB. So let's go over to the first one. Unauthenticated remote code execution. So what is this saying that we have to do? Okay, gym management system version 1.0 suffers from an unauthenticated file upload vulnerability, allowing remote attackers to gain remote control execution on the hosting web server via uploading a malicious crafted PHP file that bypasses the image upload filters here. Alright. So what do we do? Access the uploaded PHP. I have not seen that, and we haven't seen that. So what does that mean? We will not be doing it. Let's move on. Okay, let's see what this is. All right, unauthenticated remote execution. Same thing for this one, but since this was a bookstore, this is a bookstore. It matches. So let's get rid of you. Shoo, you disgusting fly. Alright. So it looks like the exploit author is from Tiberius, very influential hacker there. Well, like definitely like a great person to follow. Let's see here. Looks like this is a Python script here. Okay, and what does this look like that we do? This looks like that we point that while we run this, we point out the URL of the target. What this will do, it'll go through the page, look for a place to place this PHP code, to add this parameter command, which will then allow us to, looks like we'll run files here, as we see right here. So it looks like this script, what it'll do is it'll navigate the page and it'll look for a place where it can upload this PHP shell, and then once it does that, it'll create it as a parameter where we can run commands, and the default command that it'll run first is who am I? Okay, let us give it a shot. So what we want to do is take this, we're going to go and make this file. Just going to say bookstore exploit.py. Go ahead and save that. Gonna make it executable once I spell it correctly. Chamad, not Chamon. That's Michael Jackson. And let's give it a shot. Alright, so let's try Python 3 first, just to be on the safe side. And then let's run -h. Okay, just to bring out the help menu, just to make sure that we're looking at this all correctly. So we do URL, navigate over to this page, and flip mode squad in your hat. Alright. Oh, wait a minute, hold up. Wait. Let's try it with regular Python 2.7. And you suck. Hold up. What is this? -h. Hang on. Hang on 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Let me just get rid of that dash there. There we go. Web shell failed to upload. Crap in your hat. Let's go to the actual bookstore where it belongs first. That might be a smart idea, because look at that. Do you wish to launch a shell here? Yes, I would. What the crap? Okay, man, you better work now, punk. Okay, fine. Just use Python 3. Yes, better, punk. All right, now we have our shell. Yay! Round of applause and fireworks, even though it's not July. Alright, so what else do we got here? We have a prompt here. We have RCE. What is in it? Okay, looks like we have, and this is what it did. It uploaded a web shell with this label, which is what this is. And this is saying that the example usage of this web shell to run commands, which is going to be right here. So we're going to navigate to here, right here, and run commands right here. So what do we got? We have LFI. Alright, so now we can run commands. Let's see what else we could do. I just lost my train of thought. Alright, let's try LFI with our normal 4 paths here. And we get Nathan. Alright, so let's get rid of that. Wasted my flipping time, you little punk. Alright, so now what do we do? Let's listen, let's think. So we have LFI here. So let's use it. Let's use this here to grab a reverse shell. So let's chain it. Not a rapper's gold chain, because that's ridiculous. But let's actually chain the attack with this RCE right here. So one thing that we want to do, we want to get a reverse shell going here. Let's see what's in our folder. I have a reverse shell right there, and let's look at it, make sure that we're doing everything correctly here. So for this particular one, the only two things that we need to worry about are simply the IP address and the port. Now, as a backup, what I like to do is change this to bash, just so I can have a more cleaner shell there. So let's make sure that we have everything correct. So let's grab our IP address, open this file again, go ahead and paste this here under the IP. It may be the same, but if not, it was not. Okay, good. So let's go ahead and save that, clear that out. Now we have to do two things. First, split this. Second, start our our Python 3 HTTP server. So let's go ahead and load that up. Python 3-m http.server. Get rid of that slash, you doof. Okay, so let's have that right there. Now with this particular one, let's run our wget and the IP address, which is going to be 192.168.49.202. There we go. And this is on default port 8000 and prs.php. We're going to run that. Make sure that it got picked up. Yes, it did. There you are. Okay, and we're going to navigate to where this is, which is here. So let's go back over this way, and we're going to use this to start up our netcat listener in LVP 1, 2, 3, 4. Start that. Now let's scooch this and scooch this right there. Let's go all the way over to the end and run our file here. Hold up a tick. Oh, wait, let's see. Let's make sure it's here for actually. Okay, there it is. All right, sorry. So it's right here. Let's try two things. One, let's try here from the browser itself. Let's clear this out. So we have to navigate to the path, and this would be the main path that it will be in. And there it goes. So how this worked was this. So as we see here, we have our shell that just worked after I just called it. This could have worked one out of two ways. One, either from here, by following this path, taking this out, and just replacing it with this right here. This is how we got this to pop. So we just simply took this part out and replaced it with this one right here, as we see up here, and we're able to get our reverse shell. Other than that, what we can try to do is, as a backup plan, let me go and start up, hopefully if I can, another one, and just simply call it from right here, just typing in prs.php, and we should get another secondary shell. Just in case if that does not work, then we already have this one right here. Alright, so enough of that chitter chatter jibber jabber. Let's keep it pushing. Now, what else do we have to do? Now that we have our shell, what else do we need? We need our privilege escalation stuff. So let's make another. Actually, let's smoke it. Let's just do it right here. Let's make a. What do we want? Okay. Because I won't be able to see it from over here, so I'm just going to do it from this window. All right. Kind of got a little bit disorganized there. Let's go over to our privilege escalation tools here. I think it's. Wait. Okay, there we go. Spelled the damn thing wrong. All right. So we got our linps. And we have our HTTP server. Let's go ahead and hit that right there. And what do we always do whenever we have a shell? First thing, always navigate to the temp folder, because we don't know what we can do, and this is the #1 place that we can go to get stuff done. Now, let's go ahead and run wget again and put in this IP address 192.168.49.222. There we go. Grab that linps. Thank you. And we're going to go chmod that. And we're going to go run that. We don't have auto completion, so fart in your hat. And let's run it. Alright, so let's close this out while we have that. And let's have this run. I'm going to close this window out just so we have a bigger view of what this is doing right here. Let's start from the top. Slowly work our way down. Remember, and always keep in mind, linPs, if we see it in red, yellow, or we see it in red, this is what we have to take a look at. And now this is 50-50, meaning that it would have some information that would be good to us, and a lot of information that will be red that's just there for the sake of being there. Alright, so let's go ahead and scroll down and see what we can dig out. Alright, we have some Rudy Red stoof. Okay, let's keep scrolling. Okay, what else we got up in this joint? Okay. Socket run snap boo 42. I don't know what that is. Alright, so let's just keep moving. Alright. Oh. End of the line currently. Well, that thing goes on. Let's... Oh, crapsies. Yeah, we're going to have to wait for this thing to finish. Fiddlesticks and... Well, actually, no. Hang on. Let's see here. No, I can't use it on the same port. Never mind. Alright, let's keep waiting on this one right here. See what else it can dig out. Now, unfortunately for this one, let's see if we can do some navigation on it just in case. Let's try, oops, PWD, not bracket WTF. Alright, so let's see. We are in this current path right now, obviously. Let's see if we can go back a step. And no, we cannot. Alright, so fiddlesticks in your Charleston chew. Alright, I don't know what that means. I just say it because I felt like it. Oh, this thing seems to be taking its super sweetness time there. They're just serenading ICMP over there. Okay, enough with the love story. Give me the rest of my info, please, and thank you. Alright, let me just go back up a little bit and see if we can find anything else. Okay, root uses HTTP. Well, I would hope that he does. Okay, there we go. Alright, some new info. Let's scroll it down and see what we find. Scrolly. Okay, have some MySQL. What is this? Interesting. SS8, well, maybe to you, but not to me. Okay. We have a searching Final Fantasy VII in it. Oh, sorry. Cloud in it. My bad. Let's keep moving. Okay, so it looks like that this might be something interesting. This is highlighted in yellow. Alright. Let's keep moving. What else do we have? We have some capabilities. Good stuff. Got lost and found, of course. Alright. Okay. Looks like that we have a password.txt file here in Tony's folder. So let's put that in our booty pocket right here. Go over to our notes. Oops, hit my microphone. No, that wasn't in anger, that was an accident. Alright, and okay, what is this? Looks like we have our local.txt file. That's right here. So let's wait for this to finish. Where did it say that this was at? This was in var dub. Okay, so let's go Let's go to var wb and see what's in it. We have local.txt. Let's go ahead and cat that out and see what that looks like. Oh, but then that would mean I would show you the key, so I ain't doing that. Alright, let's keep it moving. What else can we find? That's right, we got the Tony folder, so let's navigate to that. And let's see what this password.txt file is. Okay, it looks like that it's giving us a lot of login information here, including SSH and the admin panel. So let's copy that, put that in our booty pocket, save this SSH password, and since we already have the username, which is Tony, let's have fun with it. Alright, so we have SSH Tony at, oh my god, I just forgot the flippin' IP address. Okay. Oh no. Wait a minute, I got it. Hold up. Hey, baby, little Nate dog right there. And 202 111. We're gonna go yes. Enter in our password, and we are in. Okay. Next step. What do? We see what Tony can do. See what he has. So it looks like he has a lot of root privileges that go all the way down this line here. So he has root privileges on all of these. Okay, so whenever we find binaries like these, what do we always do? We go to the one place that we always have to go, which is to the get the fuckery bins. So let's go ahead and open that up. GTFO bins and start working with some of these for proposed escalation. So what's the first one? We have Yelp file read. I don't want to do that because I know exactly what that might do. That might read the root key file, which we ain't doing it. So let's keep pushing. We have DMF. No. Do we have who is? Yes. Do we want it? No. Do we? Nah. Alright. Our login, which only lets us do file uploads. Don't want that. Okay. pkexec. Looks like this we have sudo. Alright, so since we have sudo, let's go ahead and pop that bad boy open. And let's read it out. Okay, if the binary is allowed to run as a super user by sudo, it does not drop the elevated privileges and may be used to access the file system, escalate, or maintain privilege access. Okay. Let's do this and hit it with the remix. So we're gonna pop this right there, but I prefer bash, so let's hit enter right here and blammo whammo root. Let's confirm that. Who am I? Root ID root. So let's cd to the root, and look at that. There is, we have access to root, and we have our proof folder. Let's go ahead and read what that is. Let's go ahead and read the proof.txt. Oh, looks like I can't because my keyboard's not letting me, which means I can't show it off. So looks like that is the completion of FunBoxEasy. As we saw, it did take us a little bit. We had to be a little more thorough in terms of like researching our exploits and then being a little bit more pinpoint accurate with what we're looking for, taking note of different type of like hints and clues within the web page, finding an exploit, making it work, but then finding out that it doesn't really work as expected. So that was the nice little chain move that we got to pull off by taking this exploit right here and using this as a way to upload a reverse shell, so we can use that in order to gain access to the system here. Then what else did we find? We found a nice little like binary to manipulate, which was this here, by going from top down, and in order to find a way to elevate our privileges. Now let's back up a step. Let's see if this is real or if this is an Egyptian mirage. So if we were in the root folder right now, the only way for us to see if there's, we are already in the root folder. In order to see what this is, we have to do ls.la or al. I'm gonna do LA so I don't confuse myself again. And so here we don't see any of this here. So this tells me that this was just a mirage, and this is just a tease or a nice way of saying punch me in the throat. Okay, so this was like a nice little like rabbit hole that we did not need to see. But anyway, we just took over this box, so we are golden. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'm going to be sending out another video later today. We're going to be going over Bounty Hunter from Try Hack Me. I am Shy Ronin, and I will see you later.